What's up, everybody? KingofFomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Make sure you follow me over there on Telegram. It's t.me/KingofFomo1, as well as my chat, which is going to be linked in the description below. But of course, always be careful whenever you're going to any public space. There's always going to be people that are going to try and get you to buy things that are not good. And I haven't talked about pre-sales for a while for a good reason. So if you see somebody talking about a pre-sale, just do your own research before you FOMO into that stuff. So today we got to talk about a few things. First, I do want to cover Kitten.finance. This is a coin that I did actually buy back into. Now, originally I was staking my my Ethereum over on Uniswap to get the Uniswap token, but I've since taken that out since that's kind of pulled back a little bit, and I'm trying to kind of capitalize on the rise of the Kitten.finance. I know the Uniswap hype has kind of died down, which is a good thing. I do think that the Uni token is still due to go up a lot, but as it's down, it's giving more room for these other projects that are going to compete with Uniswap to be successful. Kitten.finance is one of those projects. A lot of these projects are claiming to have a better system set up than Uniswap. Uniswap is not perfect by any means. One of the main things people complain about is gas, and I was going to do a video today about XDAI and the Honeyswap token, but I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to get that thing to work. But that's one of the competitors to Uniswap, which uses, I think it uses like it costs like 2 cents to do 500 transactions on the XDAI network, so I wanted to check that out. And Kitten.finance could also have a solution to the gas fees as well, so definitely keep an eye on this over the next couple days as we see competitors to Uniswap start to pop up. Next up is the meme token. So this thing is up about 30 or 40% from when I last talked about it. Let's see, actually I have two of these things open. Which one is the more accurate one? This one might be more accurate. So up about 47% since when I talked about it last. So this was a really, really good call. Now, like I said, I do not like NFTs or non-fungible tokens. They don't make any sense to me, but I figured I'd jump into these waters to test it out anyway, because a lot of times you miss out on so much when you just write something off. And this is something that I'm starting to learn a little bit more about. So I'm happy to see that. Right now it's ranked 211, only $32,000 in e-market cap. I do think it, of course, I always say I think it can go higher. I always say that, but it can also go lower too. It's not guaranteed to go higher just because I say it, I think it can go higher, but I like to stay on the more optimistic side and say that if this coin is a top 100 coin, then we can see it hitting some pretty high values there with such a small market cap. We can multiply this out to up to about $5,000 to see it hit some of these higher rankings. Now, other things that people are saying about this token is this could be the next phase of DeFi. Now, I believe like this space kind of already happened before with CryptoKitties, which is why I'm a little confused as to why people are excited about this again. I have to really look into it a little bit more, but if this is the next phase of DeFi, because I'm noticing that there are other tokens as well trying to do NFTs and sort of copy meme and get the success of meme. So if this continues to be successful, we can definitely see some growth in here. And we're going to take a look at the back end of meme as well to show you guys a little bit more about how this whole token works. Now you can just buy the meme token. Of course, what it says on the website is don't buy meme, and that's the whole thing, is to not buy meme. And it does look like they're adding cards here, so let me just show you guys the two cards that we're looking at right here. So this is yesterday when I had it open. So if I were to go to the Genesis card, liquidity pool, and you see that there's only 6 cards here. So today they added a sorry about that, a 7th card. So they're adding stuff to here, which is going to, on one hand, it's going to make it more exciting because you can purchase some rare cards later on with your pineapples that you're minting. But on the other hand, oversaturation is a thing. So once things get a little too oversaturated, there's too many cards, then it's going to be hard to sell these cards as well. So let's just take a look at the updated side of this, and I want to look at what I'm mining right here. So go back to Genesis card. So in the past 24 hours, a little bit more than that, one meme is going to get you 1 pineapple a day. So I have about 6.23 pineapples since I've been in here for a little bit over a day. I can redeem these pineapples to purchase, some of these cards, and I don't think these pineapples are transferable, so you can use multiple accounts to get extra pineapples and get these things a little bit faster. It's only 5 per day, so you got to be dedicated to the platform for a little longer. I do like that. I'm personally trying to get one of these. These looks kind of cool to me, so it's kind of interesting purchasing up some of these things and seeing what they're worth. But now let's actually see the profitability side of things. Now, even though the whole motto is don't buy meme, you could just go and directly buy the meme token on Uniswap and hold it and sell it, and you would have gotten a 47% profit from doing that today. And I might actually purchase up a couple more of these things. Again, it's up really, really high, but if we zoom out a little bit more, you'll notice that it could go up a lot higher. But that's just something that you can do if you're not interested in this platform or using the platform. You can just buy the token and ride the price of the token, but that's not really recommended because the price could definitely crash to zero really, really quickly, considering it is an experimental token. The other thing that you can do, which is what I'm trying to do, is lean more towards the farming side of things, or the NFTs, and buying some of these NFTs and seeing what happens with them. So let me just show you guys. Let's just go to the Sergey NFT right here. This was yesterday. I think you could look at the last video. I should have had this pulled up, but this was like 1.95 Ethereum listing for this card yesterday. Today it's listing for 3.95 Ethereum. So if you would have purchased this card yesterday and you would have sold it today at this price, you would have more like about pretty close to 2x as opposed to 50% up. So that's where these NFTs kind of get their value from. If you want to purchase them, you can see that there are this many owners here, so there's not too many owners, and some of them are listing it for a sell price right now. This is the cheapest one, and you can go up from there if you want to buy one and try and flip it tomorrow. That's something that you can do. So maybe I'm really thinking about testing this out just to see what happens, to see if I can actually get a sell order off, but I don't know. It's going to be a little bit risky because there's a lot that are available here. We'll see. And then the other thing you can do is you can make an offer. So if I wanted to buy one of these things at a cheaper price, some of these guys that don't have it listed for sale yet might sell it to me for a cheaper price if I wanted to buy this card for cheaper than what the lowest price is listed. Just like an exchange. Now, I think I got the definition of non-fungible wrong in my last video. Non-fungible, I believe that means that you cannot divide this token. So you can't like sell half of a Sergey Nazarov card. You can only sell the entire thing for the price of what it is. And you can see the last sold was for 2 Ethereum, so they're trying to bump the price up a little bit. You can probably get it for maybe 2.5 Ethereum if you put a listing up there, and somebody can make a 0.5 Ethereum profit from buying it for 2 Ethereum. But it's up to you. It's really up to the people to decide what they're actually worth. But like I said, if you spend 9 Ethereum right now, you're going to get about 3 meme tokens. Whereas yesterday I spent about 9.7 Ethereum and you got 5 meme tokens. So that price is going up a lot, and it's getting enticing as far as purchasing up on this. But the price is not dumping, but it's going down some. It's not going to stay up forever. Prices go up and down. But that is the meme token. It's a really good token as of right now. We'll see what happens. We'll see if this is the next craze in DeFi. It's hard to really catch and catch these things in the beginning because you never know. You really never know. Nobody knew that SushiSwap was going to be as big as it was going to be, or that EM was going to be as big as it was going to be. But the early people reaped the benefits, and definitely the early people for meme are reaping the benefits for sure. They could have got this coin at $30. It's what was that? It's like 100x from what they purchased it at back here when it was a couple $100,000 in volume. So cool stuff with that. We'll see how far this thing goes. Another thing that we can talk about is Bitalium. So Bitalium is a passive profit platform that I've talked about on this channel before. They did release their BLM. That's not Black Lives Matter, but that's the Bitalium token. And what this does is you can cash out your earnings into BLMs if you want to, or you can cash them out into BTC. Now, what Bitalium is doing is they're creating their own exchange. So this is a nice step in the direction of them going through with what they put in their roadmap. A lot of people that call these things scams say that they never do what they're saying they're doing, but it's nice to see that Bitalium is making some steps forward as opposed to just having the platform and paying people out. Like I said, if you exchange your coins over to BLM, you do have the option to sell those BLMs. And they say, just like with Bitex, their coin is currently worth 20 cents. It's actually a little bit higher now. It's raised a little bit. And when the cryptocurrency exchange starts, its minimum price will be $1. So you can consider that to be about a 5x when their exchange comes out. So you can hold these BLM tokens instead of cashing out into BTC and sell when the exchange comes out, hold until after the exchange comes out, or you can kind of just do an arbitrage opportunity and, instead of getting cashed out in BTC here, you can cash out in BLM and then, 3 or 4 weeks later, cash out in USD or exchange it for BTC and withdraw that way if you want to do a quick flip. So that might be what I do with my next withdrawal from here, is to cash out in BLM and see what happens with it. And then finally, we want to talk about Moon Day. A lot of people have been talking about Moon Day, so I figured I'd give it a little bit of a shot, a little bit of a shout out to let you know what's coming here. Like I said before, some of these other companies are doing these NFTs, and Moon Day I think is one of them. So you can see right here they're doing this Moon Dust that's coming out with Moon Day, which is gonna be able to create unique collectible NFTs. You have Moon Cheese, so they have a lot in this system that differentiates them from all the YF clones and the coins that promise everything but do nothing. But again, this is still a promise, so we'll see if this thing rolls out with all these stuff that seems like it's a little different than everything else. And if they actually get it out there, it's going to be a pretty big deal because it's rare for a lot of these Uniswap coins to release something beyond a user interface that is actually different in the crypto space. A lot of times it's just copying, pasting, and tweaking a couple things. So keep an eye on Moon Day. The pre-sale already happened. I think it might be listed on the exchange now. It might not, but just stay tuned on Monday. I really have to follow them a little bit more myself. I've been busy looking at other stuff, but it's just something I wanted to point out for you guys. That is everything for today, guys. Catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.